Hi, Ruben Taylor from Business Success Educators here. And have you ever wondered the difference between great performing teams and poor performing teams? And I'm sure that you've been part of both. And so in this video, I wanted to share with you 5 keys to building a high performance team in your business. So let's unpack what those keys are. So the first key is strong leadership. See, a very interesting thing I've found, and you may have heard this quote before, is that a fish stinks from the head. So whatever's happening with the leader of the team will be happening through the business. If the business is tardy, if the business is non-performing, if the business is allowing poor behavior, well, it often is tracked back to the leader. And so this is a tough lesson to get. I remember it was tough when I first heard that from one of my mentors. He said, Ruben, what's going on with your team? And I said, well, you don't understand, they're this and they're that and they're this and they're that. I was pointing the finger of blame. And he said, well, hang on, Ruben, who hired them? Oh, that was me. Okay, Ruben, who trained them? Oh, yep, that was me too. Who's letting them get away with stuff? Oh, yep, that is me too. And so the key is to be that strong leader in the business. That way your team will start to respond in different ways, because the business can only ever go as fast as the leader. The business will only ever grow as much as the leader grows. The second key to a winning team is to have a common goal. So if there's no common goal, people will make up their own goals. They'll go and do their own thing. And if they're doing their own thing, well, these people are going in that direction and these other people are going in that direction. So focus the team down into a common goal that everyone can play for, that everyone can focus on. That way the team is focusing on a common thing rather than separate ways. The third key to building a winning team is having very clear rules of the game. How have we defined our culture as a business? How have we defined the boundaries? What is acceptable versus unacceptable behavior? How will we treat each other on the team? You'll find this in all sports teams or in the military or any of those. They'll have a code of honor or a code of conduct on how we can treat each other and also what we can expect from each other. And so that way we know we can rely on consistent performance standards as part of the business. So your role as the business owner is to set the boundaries about what is acceptable and what is unacceptable behavior in the business. Put it in writing and get every one of your team members to sign off on it. Make it part of your induction onboarding process, and you'll find that the performance of the team will lift, because if everyone's playing by the rules of the game. And the fourth key to building a winning team is to have clear action plans. So what's an action plan? Well, quite simply, it's who does what by when. Everyone on the team needs to know their role. They need to know where they fit in. They need to know the plays of the business. They need to know what needs to happen each day, each week, each month. That way they can get on and play the game. So what sort of things make up our action plan in a business? Well, there's things like our job description. So everyone knows what their roles are, what their KPIs are, what they're expected to do. But not only for themselves, but also the other people in the business. Other things that make up our action plan are our systems. They'll actually be our business plan or some of our planning tools. It's anything that's actually going to guide the plays of the business, guide the direction of the business. And the final key, number 5, is to have open communication, making sure people can speak their mind in a productive way, that team members can call each other, that if people are feeling down or sad or out or frustrated, that there's tools in the business that people can communicate openly with each other about the performance of the business. So again, this will start with the strong leader to make sure they're being open about people's performance and being clear on what's expected. But the more the team can be open with each other and just say, this is what's happening in my world, you'll find the team will gel together, will respond better, and can also productively and constructively address any performance issues in the team. So there you have it, 5 keys to building a winning team. First one is strong leadership. Second one is a common goal. Third one is to have clear rules of the game. Fourth one is to have a clear action plan. And the fifth one is open communication. So let me know your thoughts on this video in the comments below, or any of your experiences that you've had in either poor performing or great performing teams, and I'll catch you in another video soon. Bye for now.